Chris here with C2 just sitting around. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you like what you see. Today's project, I'm always doing different projects. So today's project is, I have an old CJ7 grill off a Jeep, and what I'm going to do is going to make it into some yard art. And I thought it would be really cool if the headlights and the turn signals would light up at night when it gets dark. So I purchased some solar lights that I'm going to disassemble, and I'm going to drill holes through the back of the light bulbs, put these LED bulbs inside, and then set up the little solar collectors in the grill down here. So, and then as you can see, these lights come on when it gets dark, and it's going to be perfect. So stay tuned. So I've taken the headlights out of their sockets, and now I've got to figure out how I'm going to cut these off. These are the original plug-ins to replace the bulbs. This little tab that's up under here, I think that's where they put the vacuum in a light bulb, because all light bulbs operate under a vacuum. So I'm thinking I'm going to drill a hole back here to get the LEDs in, but I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. Getting the LEDs in the turn signals should be fairly easy. I'll remove these bulbs and bring the LEDs in from the back, and then put the lenses back on. Ought to be cool. Hi, C2 here. We're moving on to the next phase of the Jeep Grill solar light installation. So I bought 4 of these lights at the home improvement store. So I'm going to take it apart. And I found the easiest way to do it is to reach in with a screwdriver, pull this little bezel out, pop the lens out. There's a screw here that holds the little solar panel on. I'm going to take it out. Pop this lens out, which has the little LED light in it. And then I found when they manufacture these, there's just a little hot glue weld that holds this in place. So I have this little dental tool. And there's the LED out. Set that to the side, because those are the parts that I want. The next step is I want to install that little LED light inside the light bulb so it looks like the headlight is lit up. So I have to drill a hole through the glass. So what I'm going to do is put a piece of duct tape on it. And what the duct tape does is I can put the drill bit on there, and it'll help the drill bit from ice skating around, so I can start the hole. I have these glass and tile bits that I'm going to use. I call them arrowhead bits. It's for cutting tile and glass. So I'm going to start with a small one, and then I'm going to finish with this one. This is kind of a slow process because you can't go too fast, because I don't want to shatter the glass. And then I have this cool little thing here that I use. When I take the lid off, water will come out, and that lubricates the drill bit as I cut through the glass. So I can do that hands-free, and it'll just give me just enough water. So here we go. Now that I've made a divot in the glass, the drill bit won't ice skate around. so I can, I just close the lid and the little water stops dribbling out of the hole. So now you can barely see it, but there's a little indentation that the drill bit will, it's right there. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. And now I'll just start again. Okay, so I'm almost through the glass. Oh, man. Sometimes it happens.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, well, all right. So I pushed a little too hard on the drill bit, and as you can see, the glass broke. But no problem. I'll take a pair of tile nippers, and I'll nip the hole that I need to put the bulb in, and then I'll silicone this on, because it's just for show anyway. I have the hole drilled in this light bulb. I've had the LED installed in it. I will silicone it tight to the glass, but this is what it's going to look like. With the solar, and then it'll go back into the grill. Alright, I'm going to install the LED bulb into the light bulb through the hole that I drilled. This one didn't break. So the little recessed area of the LED light fits right into that hole that I drilled. So I have this adhesive caulk that I'm going to use. It's white, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to put some around it. And it goes right into that hole. And I'm going to let that set up and dry really good. So this is the bulb that I broke. So what I did is I took a pair of tile nippers. Since I could not continue to drill the size hole that I needed, I just took the tile nippers and I broke the glass back very slowly. And now I'm going to put this piece back. I'm just going to put some of this silicone sealant around it. It's adhesive plumber's caulk. And I'm just going to go around this edge and drop the glass in. And there it is. So we're going to finish up the grill and the solar lights in the CJ7 grill. I've already finished this one side, installed the little solar panel from back. So I just have to drill a hole through this metal cup that holds the light bulb and run the wires to the back. And then for this LED, I took a hole saw and I cut a piece of plastic out of this plastic lid, and then I drilled another hole through the center of it to mount the LED right in it. And then with a little of that plumber's caulk, adhesive caulk, I attached it, and it's perfect, and that fits really nicely into that hole when the wires are behind it. So I'm going to drill a hole now, feed the wires, and install the little solar panel, and we'll be. So we got all the lights installed, and the solar panels, the little solar panels are all wired to all the light bulbs, so we're all ready to go. So there you have it. Our CJ grill is complete with solar lights, little solar panel with a battery in it that will recharge, and it also has a photo cell, so in the evening it'll know when it's dark and the lights will come on all by themselves.